We are going to show you the reports in or analytical reports we have in SAP Asset Management Solution in public cloud. The first application, or you can see the first analytical report, what we have, that is a technical object damages. Here we get to know about the information we put in into our maintenance notifications. Uh, in the maintenance notification, when we put the malfunction details in the form of codes, or you can say the catalog codes, those detail will come into picture into this technical object damage application. Here, if you can see at the again at the top level, you will be having the filtering options. At the bottom side and in the middle section, you will be having the graph, and in at the bottom, you will be having the data relevant from corresponding to these graphs. You can also take this graph PDF into you can print out for your reporting purpose. Also, you can change in the different type of bar. You can say donut chart, or you can change the other um, type of bar based. Okay, so this is how you can modify the type of chart. I'm just using bar chart as of now. So if you can see here, these are the different codes, and these are the corresponding graphs we have. Now I'll switch to our the original graph column chart. Okay, so now if in this middle section, you will see all the graph corresponding to the failure code what we entered. So here you can again you can change this view based on the parameter you want to see by view by, or from the setting also you can navigate to this filtering option. Then you can select the parameters which you want to see. Now here the system will show us how many damage we have, the number of damages, the cause of damage, the object part which was affected, the activity what we have performed after the corrective action has been taken. So these all these details you can see from here. Corresponding to these graphs, we can, if you want to see the data in the Excel or in the screen all itself, you have to just click on that particular graph, and the corresponding graph data will be shown in the downside at the bottom side. So from here you can see which machine was affected, what are the object number it has, the damage code, the notification we created, the codings, all these coding we can see from here. So this is how this application works. Now, if I talk about these parameters, so you can also again take these parameter into Excel. You can export this, and the system will export you all these data, which is like we if we have selected that particular graph, or it will select all these graphs or all the data based on the filter you have already selected. Then at the top side you have a two different view. First is the filtering view, and then second you can see again the graph. So damage by effect, damage by object type, damage by construction type, damage by catalog profile. So if you can see here, damage by object type, so we are getting 10 as a defect, or you can say 10 damages identified on the injection molding machine type. Here if you can see the damage by notification year, so from 25, so in the 24 we were having 9 damages, and in the 25 as of now we get only one damage. So this is how you can analyze your data from here. In the middle section also you can filter, you can change your views based from the setting buttons. And as I already told you, like from this graph you can change it, you can take a printout for your operations, and you can for your reporting as well. At the downside you can see all the data corresponding to these graphs, all the damages, everything. So this is all about the technical object damage. Now I will be switching to the another application called technical object breakdown. Here you will see at the actual data which correspond to your the KPIs. So as we have the KP, like as every manufacturing industry does possesses the KPI like MTTR, MTBF, number of breakdowns which we want to to minimize. So all these KPIs uh, considered in this applications. So I'm going to show you that this data with respect to the equipment. So if you can see this vertical 2055 ton machine, we have the data corresponding to this machine is shown in this section, and for this section, for this machine that is ending with 10, the data is showing here. Again, there are 5 different graphs corresponding to this single machine, and which is nothing but your MTTR in this color, MTTR, mean time to repair, mean time between repair, number of reported breakdown, total repair between total hours between two different repairs, the consecutive repairs, and the total repair time in hours. So all these data will be shown in the different graphs based on your selection. That particular selection we can select from this setting button. So I have selected all these 5 measures, and in the dimension I have selected as a equipment, so I can put my different other parameters here. So if I enter here, like you can say the planning plan I can put here. Okay, based on the planning plan it will differentiate here. If I go with the equipment type, again it will switch to equipment as based on the equipment number, it will show all the data. Likewise, the another application what we saw, that is a technical object damage. If we click on any of the graph, it will show us the data corresponding to that particular graph in form of Excel or in form of like in the initial screen itself. Again, all these figure which is represented here in the graph will be shown here. You can again take a export of this particular application from here. Before exporting, you can select the required parameters you want to see in that report, and by doing that you have to click on OK to make a different view based on your selections, and then you can export the same report from here. It will be saved here. Now if I go here, it will give us all the detail which is present in the Excel or in the system. Yeah, there is one more um, point, that is the object type. From the object type itself you can see like how many, so what is my KPI corresponding to particular object type. So corresponding to injection molding, what is my KPI? Corresponding to my spine welding, what is my KPI? So based on the object type itself, you can filter it out, and you can take a different export of these datas for your reporting and for your analysis also. So this is all about this technical object damage, technical object breakdown report. Now moving to the another report, that is a maintenance order cost report, which show you what is your plan cost, what is your baseline cost, what is your actual cost, what is your estimated cost. So all these costs which we get in the maintenance order, that cost report will be shown in this particular report. There are 4 parameters which we have to select. That is a relevant date function, that is a interval we have to select from which date to which date we want to see the data. Then we have the GLI account hierarchy, then we have the ledger, then we have the company code. These 4 parameter, that is a must, or you can say mandatory parameter, we have to set in the system, in the filter, so that the report can be brought out. Again, this in this filter you can put your particular filter, like if you want to see based on the plant, you can put it here. If you want to filter it out with the equipment number, you can put it here, because this report will give you the complete maintenance costs irrelevant, irrespective of your maintenance plant or planning plant. So for that purpose you have to put your specific filters to get the report out of it. Again, you have estimated costs in global currency. So in global currency, all these parameters are showing us. So in the setting, we can select the estimated cost in the company code currency. So I'm going to show select estimated cost in CC, baseline cost in CC, plant cost in CC, company code currency, and actual cost in company code currency. And there is again global currency parameters. You can select that. So now you see global currency is INR again. If you have a different currency, then you can select these parameters. Now, again, if you click on any of the bar, if you want to see the baseline cost, or you can say for my 46th week of this 2024, or you can say 29th week of 2024, how much I have expense, right? So if I click on here, this is my plan cost. So this is how I planned, but I ended up with using only the actual cost, that is a 5550 INR, 5550 INR. That is the actual cost what I consumed, but I was planning as a at a cost of 31,400 rupees. So it uh, so there might be some, you can say, the extra planning what we did. Okay, so that is why it is showing us this much of difference. Or there might be some situation where the material is having the high lead time, and that material didn't receive yet. So that is why the difference is coming out here. Now again, as I told you, like, you can again export this a report from here based on the parameter you selected. Yes, so this is how this maintenance order cost will give you picture about the total expenditure on the maintenance assets. Yeah, that is all about all these reports. Thank you.